There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think. And in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. That's right. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration? Answer me, damn it!
There's your answer.
And now the Miztourage quickly join in on the fight.
It's 3-on-1.
Skull-crushing finale.
Buzz's big debut on Raw certainly didn't go as planned. Welcome to another edition of TV's longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miz-tourage did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week, too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz-tourage in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that.
The next match will be a display of fighting against all odds.
We have a real fan favorite in a match of epic proportions.
The crowd is buzzing with excitement. Buzz is here.
And his opponents, first, from Chaplin, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Curtis Axel!
Very talented performer, multi-time champion. Tremendous pedigree for this young man, a third-generation superstar. And all the confidence in the world. Look who's here! Bo Dallas!
Calm down, guys.
And from Brooksville, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bo Dallas!
The Miz-tourage did help boost the credibility of Bo Dallas, but now he's part of the B team, which means he's the best.
About time you admitted something logical, Byron. Third-generation superstar. Great success throughout his career, and there's only more to come for Bo Dallas.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
and their partner, accompanied by The Miz, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias.
Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias.
He's got his own album, Corey. How can you deny what this man is all about?
When it comes from in the ring, bell to bell, absolutely, I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
Handicap action underway here, guys. And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
Maybe thinking about some tag.
Ring rattling. Harsh impact. Vicious strike. Scoop slam. Oh, what impact.
And it's Elias floundering some.
I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
Beautiful technique.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches. And believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. I'm out on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali. Well, I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome.
German suplex spike.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Tag made here. Uh-oh, this is power bomb.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect, seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
Oh, what impact.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LED imposters.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here. German suplex.
Things are looking unfavorable for Curtis Axel. This might just be the end of the road for him here in this handicap match.
He has got to fight back.
From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated who he was stepping in the ring with here tonight.
Nailed it.
Took him out at the knee. Scoop slam.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. You gotta believe this one's over. Cobra clutch.
Got it cinched in.
Fading fast. The Russian leg sweep.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
Nailed it.
Elias definitely tiring out there. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here. Harsh impact. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years. And one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? Man, what a slam.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up. This could be all she wrote. This might be it.
Oh my, just when you thought he had nothing left.
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment.
Uh-oh. The Miz gives Elias his guitar.
Buzz gains control of it.
And he nails him with the guitar.
That'll do it.
Here's the cover. Does he have him here? There's 1, 2, there's 2, 3. He got him.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow, he cheated.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you've made. Wait.
Keep an eye out for a receipt for the broken...
And the superstars look ready back there.
Oh, man, they're surrounded by concrete walls and so many other items that can inflict major pain.
Big-time slam.
Vicious. Ooh, what impact.
Boom!
Play. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to see.
Shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
German suplex. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Got the full Nelson.
Full Nelson slam.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Elias is in a world of hurt. He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
I think this one's over. I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that this beating he's taking is pretty tough to watch.
And Elias reverses it.
Able to avoid damage.
Big slam. He knows he's in trouble. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a... Here he goes. Suplex!
Here's his moment, Michael.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
I really hope you win tonight. You'll be the first.
Even if somehow Florida's not. Florida's not.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Bo Dallas.
Oh, I cannot wait.
The superstar known as Buzz is here.
Making his way to the ring from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 320 pounds, Bison.
What's at stake here? If Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't anyone just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving.
That'll slow Bo Dallas down a bit.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
A striking blow.
Tackles ruthless.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Right the leg into him. Boom, what impact.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Power bomb.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Ooh. He wants no part of this. Harsh impact. There is no coming back from that one.
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Nasty impact.
This one is over. This might be it.
Cover. Hooks the leg. Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas?
Wait a minute.
The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental title shot.
The Miz found a way around Kurt Angle's stipulation. I guess you have to give him credit for that.
Buzz is obviously upset about how all this transpired.
Tough night for Bo Dallas.
He'll be fine. And besides, he won the match.
I'd hardly call that a victory.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. But I gotta run. Thanks.
Ugh. I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. You're offering me a chance?
Just so you know, I still would have beaten you tonight.
Yeah.
We're not playing. Yeah, stop doing you first. No, you first.
It must really suck to think that you Triple H are they bringing back?
I am The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm The Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
Get ready, WWE Universe. It's Buzz!
Did you guys see the WWE 24 episode about Buzz? I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you also...
Are you guys ready to walk with Elias? I'm so excited.
Introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias. Introducing the champion from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 320 pounds, he is the Action Champion, Bison.
What a night.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists were supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
To the face. What impact.
What a German suplex.
Challenger's starting to falter. Wow. He looks incredibly motivated. I don't expect him to be down for long.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on wwe19 earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. At the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Are we thinking about some tag? Powerbomb planted.
German suplex. Woo. Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
And the slam. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. What does Buzz have in store?
We're going to go face first.
Can't waste any time here.
He's got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
That's too early for that.
Looking for the finish.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Damage. The champion into the cover. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Body on.
We've got a cover. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
His shoulders are down. Gets the shoulder up.
Nice kick out there. I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ
going for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Byron, I agree that The champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night. Nailed it.
The end may be near.
Is he done?
Double axe handle smashed. Oh, what a crash.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, what impact.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
The champion into the cover. He has him right where he wants him. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
That's how you put an extra.
The champion into the cover.
Really working up.
He's going for the pin. Oh, high. He's got him covered. Wait a minute.
Oh, Justin.
He goes for the cover. Oh, somehow.
Wow, I thought this was over.
The champ's absorbing some offense here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
Beautiful technique.
And he's able to get out.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Boom! Shoulders on the mat. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I am impressed.
Putting it all on the line. Look at this.
Bang! Are you kidding me?
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
It's not the end of the song for Elias. Just yet, guys.
I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches.
Quickly into the cover
With the title on the line.
champion.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
Still too fresh.
Scoop slam.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take...
Here's the pin, title on the line.
Here we go.
And the champ kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it. Oh, brutal.
Oh, nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Look at that a second time.
Beautiful technique.
This one is over.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
He's not going to like this.
Harsh impact.
That's what he was looking for.
The champion into the cover.
The history books will have to wait another day.
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Who could forget this? And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here is your winner, and still Action Champion, Bison.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations, which means it will be a no DQ match.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Buzz is about...
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Inside the ring now.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Brutal knee right to the face. Bulldog.
What a stomp! Good grief!
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed. No.
And so far, I think it's delivered. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Nobody does it quite like him. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Going for it all here.
And a spinning sit-out powerbomb.
This one's over, guys.
He wants no part of the outside.
Draped on the apron, pointing the elbow, nailed it.
He's going for it all.
Whoa! Oh, what a splash! The champion into the cover!
Real close, too close for cover.
How'd he do that?
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He might have it.
What a face buster. Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore. The Miz's chances just went from bad.
Oh, what impact.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely the cover.
Yes! Unreal performance.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Almost forgot about this one. Check this out. Oh, I can't believe this. I really enjoyed every minute of this.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title.
You did it. You finally shut up the Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
But thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.